Hi, good evening, and welcome to the Magic Show, where we learn simple things to make us smart and lazy for the rest of our lives. So, our housekeeping tips are always the same, and our message every time is knowing is not doing, doing is doing. So, we need to practice, practice, and practice all the time. I hope you guys have been practicing whatever we have learned so far, and let us get right into today's topic. Today's topic is relatively simple, and we are going to do only two apps, but they are interesting. May take a little time, but it will be fun to run through them. Let's get right into it. The first one is what we call as calendar. I'm sorry, calculator. I've been mistaking the calendar for the calculator. So a calculator is a very simple thing. We saw how we used calculator last time, if you remember. Last time we saw how the calculator app works. But today we will go to a website called calculator.net. Calculator.net. Can you see my screen? Of course, today is free for flow, so you can always unmute yourself and answer. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to a site called calculator.net. Now, what's in a calculator? It is very simple. You should be able to do some basic stuff, plus, minus, multiply, divide out here. This is a calculator basically. And by default, it shows you a scientific calculator. So one is, of course, you just start typing and do whatever you want. You can type directly, or if you have a touch screen, you can quickly get the answers. Okay, so that is one thing. You have all your other options of memory, memory plus, memory minus, memory release, etc. You also have sine, cos, and tan, where you normal, these are all very standard calculations. So if you want to say sine of 90, the answer is 1. So the answer comes immediately, it flashes to you. Okay, just clear it. Cos of 90 is 0. So you have cosine, etc. I'm sorry, it is an inverse of sine. Then you have pi also, which is built in. So when you have a formula of what is the formula of the circumference of a circle? Anyone quickly?
2 pi r
2 pi r. So 2 into pi into r. Into r is the radius. So if the radius is 3, so your answer is immediate. Okay, you don't have to. Can you see the calculation being done? 2 pi r. Okay. Then the, of course, the area of a radius is pi r square. So the same way, pi into r, suppose the radius is 2, so pi r square. Can you see how easy it is? Pi into 2 was the radius, and I just did x square, so that became r square. Okay, so very simple. So you can do a square root, you can do whatever, you can say square root of say 81, and the answer is immediate. You can do all sorts of things like 10 raised to x. So you say 10 raised to 10 is, the answer is immediate. 10 raised to 5, 10 raised to 2, very simple. You have logs, log 10 is 1, so 10 square into 1 is 100, and so on. You have factorials, you have a lot of these basic scientific functions. Of course, you have percentage also. You can put brackets if you want. So this is a very simple calculator where you can do all your calculations straight away. But then see the type of calculators that we have also. There are a huge number of calculators which are all out here. So maybe you have a financial calculators, you have fitness and health calculators, you have mathematical calculators, and you have other calculators. So let us see a few of them, and you'll get a feel of what this website does. It does a whole lot of things which normally you would never imagine. Say for example, a mortgage calculator. Now a mortgage calculator, this is now US based. So just like certain sites and apps are only India centric, this one is US centric, but you can use it anywhere in the world. So suppose your home price is say 70 lakhs. What is this? This is 70 lakhs or 7 lakhs? No, this is 70 lakhs. Down payment I am paying 20%. Loan term is say 20 years. And my interest rate is say 7% or 7.5%, let us see. Starting from June 21. Forget the options just now, I just say calculate. So automatically it says you have to pay 45,113.22 per month. This was the house price, this is the loan amount because 20% you paid upfront. Down payment was 14 lakhs, so 56 lakhs was the amount that you had to take a loan for. Total of 240 mortgage payments. So 20 years is 240 payments. That comes to so much, out of which interest is so much and the rest is the principal amount. Okay, it's it's instant virtually. It's absolutely amazing. Everything comes in one shot. You don't have to write a formula. If you remember, sometime back we had done in Excel, or we had done a EMI formula, etc. But this is absolutely instant. So you can say whatever the price of the flat home is, whatever is the down payment, the term, and the interest rate, and when you want to start, and you straight away get the entire calculation. The end date is 2041 because we are starting in 2021. So 2041 we will finish it after 20 years. Okay, so it's very simple. You can print this and keep it. Now other options in the US, you can say include other options. So maybe in our case the property taxes are not 1.2%, maybe they are in the region of say 8%. You might have to take an insurance on the home loan. You can have other costs, etc., and you just say calculate. Then it shows you the total cost of owning this particular premises. So what is the property tax you are going to pay? What is the home insurance? What are the other costs, etc.? And that shows you the total cost of ownership. That is 45,000 per month. Dollars you can just ignore, it can be any currency. So, and it shows you how your costs are going to move. Down below you get a very graphic representation. That you have the balance, you have the interest, you have the actual payment, property taxes, other costs, insurance, and your breakup. You know, in an EMI, you have principal and interest. So interest progressively goes on decreasing, principal progressively goes on increasing, because your EMI is the same. It's a constant figure of 45,113. Are we clear on this? So in this, there are other options. You have loan calculator. In case of auto loan, again, what is the price of the vehicle? What is the term? What is the interest rate? What is the down payment? What is the trade-in value? So in a case of an auto, or in a case of a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler, you may have a trade-in value. You may have your old car, which you can give back. And then what are the registration fees, etc. And then your loan amount is calculated. Again, this is US based, so based on the state, you automatically your taxes will be calculated and stuff like that. Okay, so if you are in California, for example, the sales tax is 7%. Registration fees, you may include all fees in the loan, or you don't include. It is your choice. You can just say calculate, and it will give you the monthly payment and the entire breakup, how you are paying, what is the principal, what is the interest, and it is just 5 years. You can take a loan for 60 months, so you can say I want to take it for 84 months, so 7 years. I say calculate, and automatically everything gets calculated. It's very simple. You just fill in the blanks of whatever your charges, etc. are, and you get to know the figure for the loan, EMI. Interest calculator, payment calculator, retirement calculator is something interesting, where you say your age now is so and so, your planned retirement age is so and so, your life expectancy is 85 years. We are saying 79 is the US average. Social security income, for example, is 0. Say in our case, in the case of India, it is 0. Suppose my age is 40 today. I am not 40, but I'm just writing a figure. Expected age is say 80. Average investment return is 6%. Inflation rate annual is 3%. And my current income says 50,000 per year. So income needed after retirement is 75% of this 50,000. Okay, 50,000 is dollars. Say I say my current income is 12 lakhs per year. 75% I need to maintain my lifestyle. So what are the factors it has taken? Your current age, your retirement age, when you will die, approximately, average investment return, inflation rate per annum. Maybe our inflation rate is higher, say 5%. I say calculate. So you will need 42 million at age 65 to retire to keep the same lifestyle. Okay. Now he is actually computing the whole thing. Monthly income at the age 65 should be so much. From savings you are getting so much. At the age of 80 you should get about 75% of that. Automatically everything is calculated. How can you save for retirement? So if I am 40 now and at the age of 65 I am going to retire, how much do I save per month now so that I can retire peacefully and get 75% of my, how much to withdraw, how long can my money last, etc., etc. And then down below you get some interesting stuff which helps you to understand the figures and how the calculation is done. These are some of the tips which you require. Okay, this is US based, so some of the things may not be relevant for India, but you get the idea basically, how you can manage your retirement plan. Similarly, your investment calculator, inflation calculator, finance calculator, income tax calculator will not be relevant for India, but it is relevant for the US people who are You can't hear me? Somebody is saying they can't hear me. Can you hear me, please? All okay?
Yes, yes, we can hear you well.
Okay, then interest rate calculator, sales tax calculator, etc., etc. So you have a whole lot of financial calculators. Then you have the fitness and health calculators. Now, what we understand from a calculator, the entire scope is enhanced. So you have a body mass index calculator. So suppose you take metric units. What is your age now? Say my age is 60. I am male. I am 180 centimeters. I am 78 kilos. I say calculate. So it shows me the result BMI is equal to 24.1 kilograms per square meter. I am within the normal range. If I am overweight, it will show me here. Suppose my weight is 90. It will automatically show me as overweight. If my weight is 120, I would get into the obesity range. Okay, for my age and height, I can vary anything. So if I increase my age, then the result might be slightly different. If I decrease my age, suppose I am 40, with these figures, it goes into a different trajectory, and male and female also makes a difference. And then again, as usual, you have what is BMI, how the BMI table works for adults across the world. Chart is there for children. 2 to 20 is also there. Again, some tips on risks associated with being overweight, risks associated with being underweight. What are the limitations of BMI? What is the formula they are using? Blah, blah, blah. So if you are interested in going deeper into it, you can definitely go deeper. Or if you are slim and trim, say 70 kilos, then you don't need to get into the deeper thing. You are within the normal range. Very interesting. So similarly, you have the calorie calculator, body fat calculator, BMR calculator, pace calculator, pregnancy calculator. A lot of people need to know, calculate based on last period was so and so, average length of the cycle. So what was the, you are currently at so and so week, and automatically it will give you the entire thing. This is when the baby was conceived. This is first trimester, week 6 and 7. Your heartbeat is detectable by ultrasound. The baby's heart, miscarriage risk increases, decreases. Baby begins making noticeable sounds, movements. Baby can breathe, and full term is at this, and this is your due date. The estimated due date is September 18th. Can you see how easily and how fast it gives you the information? Extremely fast and simple. You are just going and saying, I want to find the due date, or I want to know my heart pace, or ideal weight calculator, or body mass index. Very, very simple. Okay. Then you have the various mathematical calculators. You have the scientific calculator, which part of it you saw here, which was there by default. And then you can see the entire thing repeated here. You can do percentage calculation. You can do volume calculation. There is a random number generator. So I can say between 1 and 100, you generate a random number. So every time you generate, it will be a different number. Between 1 and 1000, you want to generate a number. I'm just clicking generate, and it's giving me. So very, very simple to operate. Fractions, if you're doing fractions, 2 by 7 plus 3 by 8, calculate. Answer is given immediately. Visually you are shown, the steps are given, how you are getting, show further explanation, how the problem is solved. Very, very. So if you say plus, then you say multiply. You can do whatever. 2 by 7 multiplied by 3 by 8. This is what the answer is. Okay. And these are the steps. And you can see further explanation, etc., etc. Amazing. Have you used a calculator like this before? This is something very, very useful. So when you do fractions, you do mixed numbers, like for example 2 3/4 plus 3 5/7, and you want to calculate. Answer is, in decimals this is the answer, in fractions this is the answer. 27/28 is the answer, and we used a minus sign here, so automatically the calculation is taking place. Yeah. So you have a fraction calculator, you have standard deviation calculations, you have a triangle calculator, etc., etc. So very many calculators in mathematics. Then other calculators have a lot of other interesting stuff, like the age calculator. So when were you born? Anybody wants to calculate their age? Not the ladies. 1968, and age on so and so date is, you automatically calculate. You are saying you're 53 years 3 months and 0 days old, or 639 months old, or 2778 weeks and 2 days old, or so many days old, or so many hours old, or so many minutes old. So this is very interesting, where you can calculate the age, you can calculate date from one date to another date, you have a time calculator from one time to the other time, etc., etc. Fascinating. So you have a date calculator, you have a time calculator, you have an hours calculator, you have a GPA calculator, how GPA is calculated, you have a grade calculator, password generator. So you want a strong password, you can say password length should be 10 characters. So automatically it has generated the password, and you are given the rules. You have to include lowercase, include uppercase, include numbers, include symbols, exclude ambiguous characters. This is interesting because O's and zeros are ambiguous, I's and L's are ambiguous. So you can exclude all the ambiguous characters. You can exclude brackets because they become difficult. No repeated characters. Now if you just say generate password, automatically it will generate a random password which is strong, and you can just copy it and paste it wherever you want to use it. This is interesting. And some tips on how to create a secure password, how to protect your password, etc., etc. Okay, so this is something very interesting. So you have a password generator, you have a conversion calculator. Remember, we had seen that conversion app. So here again the same thing in a slightly different way. Length, so you can convert from meters to kilometers, meters to yards, meters to inch. Temperature, Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Celsius. Areas, square meter to square feet, whatever you want to use. Volume, cubic meter to cubic kilometer. Weights, kilograms to. Okay, so you have a whole lot of conversions which are again very, very useful. So you have a conversion calculator, and so can you see the impact of a calculator? We understand calculator is just plus, minus, multiply, divide, but here you are doing calculations in so many different ways and getting instant results without doing any calculations, without writing any formulas. It's absolutely very simple. So how many calculators are in this? Any idea? Can you count quickly? Yes? Any answers? About 50? Okay, so this is not all. When you say all calculators, you see how many financial calculators, how many fitness and health calculators, how many math calculators, and how many other calculators. Dice roller, fuel cost calculator. Can you imagine tips calculator, density calculator, weight calculator, sleep calculator? I want to wake up at 6 o'clock next day and I want to sleep for 7.5 hours. So when should I go to bed? I should go to bed by 10:30. Okay, and then there is a very interesting article on sleep cycles. What is REM and non-REM sleep, sleep quality, how much sleep do I need, at what age, etc. etc. So you have a sleep calculator, you have when we saw that random number generator, there is something called dice roller. So you can say I have 2 dice and I want to roll the dice and I got sum is 8 and product is 12, whichever way you want to use it. I can increase the number of dice and create more random numbers. Okay, very interesting. So you have dice roller. People who are in the technical side, they have this converge. Apart from conversion, you have voltage drop calculator, square footage calculator, horsepower calculator, stair calculator. Okay, so it is used for calculating various parameters involved in the construction of stairs. So what is the height, what is the rise, etc. and you can just calculate the entire working for. Similarly, they have a roof calculator also. You can check the, and you see something called roof calculator, tiles calculator. If the tile is 1 by 1 or 2 by 2 and your area is so much, how many tiles will you need? That sort of a thing. Roofing calculator. Okay, day of the week calculator, etc. etc. And these are some calculators for your site. So if you have a website and you want to include something out of this, you can straight away include. If somebody is technical, you can see concrete calculator. So how many slabs, what is the length and width and thickness, and you can straight away calculate how much cubic meters of cement you will require. Okay, so this is a whole lot of stuff on calculators. Yeah, you have roofing, you have n number of calculators. You name it and you have it. VAT calculator, discount calculator, take home paycheck. In the US, you are paid by the hour. So how much is your take home paycheck? How much is your salary? What are the rules that are applied? Pre-tax deductions, deductions not withheld, etc., etc. And you can straight away come to a calculation of your taxation. Yeah, so you can explore it, you can get lost in this because depending on what your interest is, you can keep on playing with the calculators and find something of interest to you. So is that fun? Yeah. Okay, so that is one of the topics for today, using multiple calculators. The second one is something interesting where you use your computer to handle your phone. Normally, by default, whatever you do on the computer is normally faster than what you do on the phone, because the phone keyboard is very limited and you have to do one key at a time. On the computer, you can use multiple keys at a time. So let us see what we can do for SMS as well as for WhatsApp. Okay, so it is very simple and elementary. Let us go to WhatsApp first, because WhatsApp is something which is used very often. Let me share the screen again. So for using the phone on your computer, you have to go to a site called web.whatsapp.com. Okay. Once you go to that site, okay, I might be already logged on. 1 second. Okay, all my WhatsApps are listed here, but first let me just log out so that I can show you. Okay,
So click on three dots.
1 minute. First,
What's-
before we go to web also, you can even download an app which is called WhatsApp, is available for Windows. Get it here. So you can download an app straight away. Yeah. So that is a separate app, but I don't want to get out of my browser. So I would prefer to go to web.whatsapp.com. Let me see. Let me say log out. Now I'm logged out. Okay. So when I go to web.whatsapp.com, I come to a window which looks something like this. And all the instructions are given to me. Open WhatsApp on your phone. So I'll go to WhatsApp on my phone. Okay. Then it says tap the menu, that is the three dots on the top. Then WhatsApp web is the option that I get. And I get an option to link a device. So click on link a device, and then I point my camera to the barcode. This is the 3D barcode which was visible, and automatically I come to straight away to my WhatsApp. Now the beauty of coming to this is that I can do anything on the computer. I can do a copy paste. If there is a telephone number, I want to write my address, or I want to do whatever. Suppose I want to send my office address to somebody. I will say, okay, my office address is automatically written here. I can copy paste if I have it in my clipboard. I can copy paste. I can do whole lot of things out here. Okay, if there is a picture here, then I can download the picture. Suppose there is a picture here, I want to download this picture. I come here and I just say download, and I can download it on my computer. Otherwise it becomes very difficult to handle something on WhatsApp, right? So I can download a picture, I can upload a picture, I want to send a picture, I can go to my desktop, or I can go to my any folder, and I can just pick up any picture. And drag it into this window. I can drag a file onto this, then leave it, and I say send, and automatically that picture goes. Now normally, otherwise from the phone, if you want to send a picture which is there on your desktop, it becomes a very big pain. So straight away I can use anything to send or receive, and I can interact directly. So if this text I want to copy, I can just say right click, copy, and paste it anywhere else in my email, in my WhatsApp, on my desktop, in my Word file, wherever I want to copy paste, I can copy paste directly. So this becomes very, very easy to handle WhatsApp, and all the other options are available. You can check for the contact information, you can mute notifications, clear messages, delete the chat, etc., etc. You can create a new chat, you can search for people, you can search, say I want to search for something where say HDFC is mentioned. So straight away I'll get all the people whose names I have with HDFC, or I have all the messages which have somewhere or the other HDFC mentioned. See, HDFC is mentioned here. So search is also very powerful out here. You can do a search for a person or some text or part of the name or part of the message or anything that I want to do. Okay, so this is very useful. Once you have selected a particular person within this particular list of messages, I can just do a search. Now this will search only on all the messages that are out here. So this becomes very useful when you are using WhatsApp. You can use WhatsApp directly from obviously your phone has to be on, your phone has to be connected to a common Wi-Fi, which makes it easier. But even if it is a different Wi-Fi, it doesn't matter. But your phone has to be on because all the messages are going to go from your phone itself. If I disconnect my phone, if I turn off the Wi-Fi from my phone, let me see, I turn off the Wi-Fi, I turn off my connection, mobile data connection, and then I try to send something, it will not go. Here you'll see it is still pending, it's not gone. Okay, and slowly you will get a message out here saying that your phone is not connected, etc. Okay, the minute you connect your phone, connect your Wi-Fi, and just enabling my Wi-Fi, then the message is gone. You'll see the double tick that has come. Okay, so for WhatsApp it is very simple. Just go to web.whatsapp.com and straight away scan the code that you see from your phone WhatsApp. Okay, and Dr. Kashmira says that you can also download a separate app. That is what we spoke about. You can download a separate app which is a WhatsApp app, and you can continue working from there also. Something similar you can do for your SMS messages. Now SMS messages are a little difficult to handle from your desktop. For that we have an app called Mighty Text. Okay, I'll just type it in the chat box. It is called Mighty Text. Okay, so what you do is you go to your Play Store or on your Apple Store and just look for Mighty Text. Okay, and this is the icon you will have to look for. Download this on your phone and connect it with your Gmail account. Okay, so your Gmail account is abc@gmail.com. So straight away you enter your Gmail ID and your Gmail password. Once you do that on your phone, all your SMS messages will be linked online to your computer. And to access them on your computer in your browser, you will go to mightytext.net and automatically you sign in. Once you sign in, automatically all your messages are out here. Okay, straight away all your messages are here. You can search your messages, you can send text messages from here, and you can do a whole lot of stuff out here. So again, if I want to send a message to say Ashish or Faizan, say for example, So I've got his numbers here. I can say and just say send, and this message automatically goes to him, right? This is an SMS. Again, it goes via my phone, so all my charges for SMS etc. are going to be charged to me from the phone itself. So if I go here, it will show me that it is going. Okay, my phone is not connected. Maybe I disconnected my phone and therefore there is some problem. Now, Faizan has sent me something and that has come here. Can you see now I don't have to touch my phone for my SMS messages. The beauty of this is I don't have to touch my phone at all. Again, here I can do some copy paste. I have some stuff on in my clipboard. I can say this entire message I want to send by SMS. I can straight away send this entire message and I don't have to type it again. And when it is delivered, it shows the green tick here, just like in your WhatsApp. But it is not only this. This is really powerful because you have a whole lot of stuff out here. You can select messages. So you can say, I want to select this message, and this message. And then I can say forward this message. I can delete the messages. I can forward this message. I can even forward this message as an email. Okay. I can even label my messages. So if this is an official message, I want to label it as something. So I will select this message, label it important or to do or Tantra Tech or whatever. I can create my own labels. I can manage my labels. It's very useful because once you label it, then all those with the same label, I can pull them out and see them in one place.
But Yapi,
Yeah.
this is on your computer, or where do you download the app? On your phone or on the computer?
One time you download it on your phone and then connect it with your
iPhone
Gmail.
doesn't have.
Sorry?
iPhone doesn't have Mighty Text.
iPhone has. They have a beta version which is running. Just one sec. If you go to Mighty Text website, Mighty Text for iPhone. They have started a beta version. If you go to their website, I think you will get stuff there. But this is, again, let's understand this whole concept, then we can search for it on iPhone also.
Okay.
So when I say new message, I type the name of the person. So automatically, directly from my Gmail account, why I had to connect my Gmail? Because on my Gmail account, I have all my address book. Now I can type a message out here. If you see here, there is a indicator of how many characters I have used. So normally an SMS message will be how much? 120 characters, 160 characters, something in that region. So I can type whatever I want to type. Okay, and as I showed you, I can just say send. But then there are so many other options also. In the paid version, I can create groups also. So I can create a group and send a message, say office colleagues, I have made a group, Ashish and Faizan. So I say add. So now both these are automatically included. I don't have to type their names. So I can create a contact list. I can send them individually or as a group. I would prefer to send them individually. Then I have an option to save it as a draft. While I'm typing this message, there is a phone call and I'm talking to somebody and I have to go to a different browser tab. I can save this as a draft and then I can recall it later and continue writing this message. I also have templates. So suppose I have to send my office address. So I just go and say office address. My office address automatically comes here. I don't have to type my office address again and again. Delete only for you or also for the other person. This will be only on my phone. What I am doing as far as SMSs are concerned, it is only on my phone. I cannot delete for the other person. Once it is sent, it is sent. So I can create templates. Did you see this? This is very interesting because I have so many times people say, boss, office address, SMS me, text it to me. So I can create templates. Okay, I can give my office address, my home address, a missed call or reciprocation. If I want to give my email address, I just click, my email address is so and so, send. That's it. I don't have to type out my common. This is only in the paid version. Certain things are only in the paid version. Most of the other things are in the free version also. I can also send a photograph, attach a picture from my phone. I can attach an emoji, that is, I can use this. I can send some GIFs. I can pick up a GIF and send it. Okay. Now, are you sure you want to close this? Yes. I'll go back. This is another interesting thing. Now, suppose I am on a Friday evening, I'm sitting here and I want to send a message to somebody on Tuesday morning. A lot of times people, when you call them, boss, you have to pay me my money. And he says, boss, remind me on Tuesday. I'll definitely try and help you. And Tuesday morning, you are bound to forget. So what you can do is you can type out the message, please pay me, and then I can schedule a send. Okay, so when I say schedule, I can say I want to send it on Tuesday at 10:25 a.m. set, and then if I say schedule, automatically on Tuesday at 10:25 a.m. the message will go. Now this is also very useful because if you can schedule a message, then I don't have to remember again on that day. Otherwise, what I have to do, I have to go to the calendar, make an entry there, remind me to send an SMS to XYZ for the payment. Okay, so here it is very simple. I just schedule a message. I can unschedule it also. I can send it right now, or I click on this. I say schedule it on 25th at so and so time, and I say set. Or it could be next month, or it could be next year also. I can just schedule a message anytime. Suppose I want to say happy birthday to a friend. I can schedule it on next year also. Automatically the message will go at the prescribed date and time. Extremely useful. I find it very useful when I have to send messages. So when I'm quitting from here, it asks me, you haven't sent this message, are you sure you want to close this? You say yes or no, or I can say save it as a draft. So then I remember I can continue it. So just now so you have messages. So all your messages will be listed out here. Then you have something called reminders. Now reminders is, you can create a reminder for yourself. So you can send an SMS to yourself. So tomorrow morning I have to be reminded of something. I can create a reminder for myself and automatically there will be an SMS which will come to me. Labels, as I showed you, you can label each message and you can manage your labels out here, and you can see all the messages with a particular label will come here. Okay, I have no, okay, so I have something as important. So all my important messages will come here. If I have messages for Tantra Tech, all of them can come here, etc., etc. You can create a label or you can manage labels. It also has photos and videos. It has a scheduler. You can even do your dialing from your phone. I can ring my phone even if my volume is on mute. Just now I have my volume at 0, I can still say ring my phone and it will automatically ring my phone. I can send a file as an attachment out here, or I can dial a number, or I can even look up my telephone directory. I can look for my telephone directory and say dial. Now this, are you sure you want to dial from your phone? You say dial. Now the call will go and automatically I just want to cancel this. So I don't have to pick up my phone, look up the name of the person and dial. I just type out the name of the person here, automatically it will pick up and my contacts are coming straight away from my Gmail address list. Okay, all my contacts are out here. I can search the contacts, I can do whatever I feel like doing. I have a contact list where I can say office colleagues, create lists, and then I can even send messages as I showed you earlier to all of them all at once. There is a settings and there are a whole lot of settings. I can block numbers, I can use signatures. So for every SMS that I'm sending, I can create a signature for myself. Okay, I can have labels, themes, referrals. They give you some credits for referrals, and of course there is an annual charge they have. It is $30 per year, but then you get all the features that you are looking for. This is also something interesting. There is something called a priority ringer. So sometimes you are in a meeting and you have switched off your volume and your ringer, but then you can create a priority ringer. So you say that only if my boss calls, the phone should ring, or only if my spouse calls, my phone should ring. So many options are there. You have a photo gallery, you can manipulate photos online, etc., etc. But it's a huge thing. Suffice it to understand that you can handle all your SMSs right from your phone or from your computer. Okay, any questions? I thought this would be short, but then again, if we go through all the messages and all the features, then automatically it fills up the time for half an hour. If you have any questions, please let me know. Regarding iOS, they have this iOS option. I'm not showing on iPhone. I'm sorry, I'll have to figure it out. I'll find out again. For iPhone, I'm a little weak, but I'll have to find out and let you know where you can, because normally when you go to messages and all, there is a pop-up. They say that now this is okay. It says download for Android or your website. But no, there is a pop-up here. It comes here saying that now it is available on iPhone. Earlier it was not available, that much I know. But nowadays, let me check. Maybe I'll figure it out and send it to you. But guys who are using Android, are you okay with the features? There is something similar also on iPhone. It's not called Mighty Text, but there is something similar. But again, I'll have to find out the name of the app and share it with you. Let me check. But this is a very useful thing. So if I am looking for, again, I'm looking for say some message from say HDFC. So I have so many options. all the HDFC messages are in one place. Wherever HDFC is mentioned, it straight away comes to me in one place. Any other questions? iPhone, I will have to look it up. Okay, no questions? All okay? I hope you enjoyed today's session. It was only 2 things, but then they are quite extensive and you can get lost both in the calculator part as well as in the mighty text part. Yeah, thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe and protected. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night. Good night and good day for people who are from outside India. Bye.
Bye.